Welcome to my channel, Beauty by Nisha. My name is Nisha. So today I'm going to be doing a review with Anastasia Beverly Hills Spring Collection. That includes the Soft Glam palette as well as the AMREZY. I don't know if that's how you say it. I should probably have looked it up. Damn it. And their highlighter, and we've went ahead and we created this look with mostly Anastasia Beverly Hills products. So if you want to see a full review of the new spring collection for Soft Glam and the highlighter, as well as watch me create this look, continue to watch and don't forget to subscribe. So first I'm going to prep my skin with like foundation, concealer, and then I'll show you what products I'm using for like contouring and everything. I'll also share with you the products I'm actually using to do all this, but I'm not going to take my time showing you guys actually me applying it because I feel like that's just a waste of time. Like, it's not a get ready with me, this is a review. Let's get to the good stuff, right? Right. So I did already apply like moisturizer, and I used my Laneige Bright Renew moisturizer, my favorite one, and my Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream under my eyes. So my skin is prepped for actually using primer today. I'm going to use my favorite primer, the Hourglass Veil Primer. Now this one's almost empty. And then for foundation, I'm actually going to be using Fenty Beauty, and my shade right now is 260. So Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. Okay, so now that I have my foundation, primer, and everything on, I'm going to apply my concealer, and I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and my regular shade that I use for concealing right now at this time of year is light medium. Okay, and the final thing about like just prepping my face regular after concealer, foundation, primer, and everything, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Pro Finish instead of using like an actual setting powder. Like my regular setting powder is the either it's going to be the MAC Cosmetics one with Patrick Star, that setting powder, or I use the Makeup Forever HD powder. But today, because lately I have been using this one, which it's a shade, so my shade is 128, so it's this. So you can see I use it often. And then I just take a brush like this, the powder brush. Alright, so here is the packaging that the palette actually comes in. Usually, you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills goes with like just a neutral tone, just gives you what it is, and then they have their logo, always really nice, very classy. And they always have like their velvet like packaging. So far, out of like with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, I love them. They're my favorite go-to palettes, like the Subculture, Prism, and of course Modern Renaissance. So when they released Soft Glam, I was super excited because Modern Renaissance is actually one of my favorite palettes that I use all the freaking time because of all like the neutral tones, plus they have like some really nice bright like pinks and browns and everything. It's just what I usually go to, if you haven't noticed in most of my other videos or even through like my Instagram. Those are more my tones and my colors that I always lean towards. Probably have a bunch of different palettes that have different shades of like browns and pinks and oranges, well, burnt oranges. So here is the palette. We're going to open it up. So here is the Soft Glam palette. So you have like a wide ranges, like, so you have like your orangey colors, then you have like your browns. They give you a black so you can create like a smoky eye look if you're going out or whatever. They also give you some really nice like rosy pink colors, like rose pink. Oh, I've been eyeing that one. That one looks like it's gonna be my favorite one that I'm probably gonna go to all the time. And they also give you like your neutral kind of like beigey. They kind of have like a little bit more of like, well, this one's bronze, so this one has like a bronze undertone, of course. But these ones kind of have like, this one has a little bit of like, I would say like a yellowy, greeny undertone. It might just be the lighting, but, and then you have like your, you know, regular, just like light pink one, and just like one that you can just put on. It's like kind of gold or like taupe, I guess. There's nothing but great things that I've heard about this palette. The formula is similar to like Anastasia Beverly Hills other palettes, which are they're very powdery. They are very pigmented. They are very buildable. You can build them over top of each other. They're easy to blend, which is one of the best parts about their palettes. They also give you such a variety of shades that, you know, like for this one, because it's like soft glam, you could go from like a everyday simple look, and then you could turn it into this like really vibrant or like smoky, pinky, like night out look if you wanted to do that. So they give you like something like, I'm already thinking about what I could do for like a night out. Today I'm actually just going to be doing just like an everyday look, but I'm already thinking like if I was going to do a night out look, what I would do is I would take this like sultry color, I'd probably put in my like inner crease, yeah, and then I would like smoke it out with this black one here. So like already I'm thinking of all the possibilities of like all the different types of looks I could make with this. I could probably take this, just this palette with me like on vacation and create a number of different looks the whole time I'm there. You wouldn't even know I use the same palette. Like, that's awesome. We love that. So for my crease, actually what I'm going to be using first is I'm going to use Rustic, this brownish one here. I'm going to use my crease airbrush from Sephora. Okay, so that's just going to be like my lower brow line crease area that I'm going to put that there because I'm going for just a simple kind of look today, so I'm not going to do anything too extravagant. But that is the shade Rustic. So far it's very pigmented. I wasn't trying to use a lot because I know with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, if you put like the brush picks up so much of the powder that when you apply it, it just kind of, it could be too much in one area and then you're spending all this time trying to blend it out, or it just kind of gets everywhere and you need to do touch-ups. So this one does work just like the other Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. So next I'm actually going to take Tempera. Tempera? I really want to say Tempera, but let's face it, this is not called Tempera. Tempera, I'm going to take this like pinkish, whitish shade, and I'm actually just going to go over my lid just to kind of cover up some of the rustic shade that's on my lid. Oh, it's really pigmented and I did not prepare myself for this. Okay, so now you can tell that, I'm sure you can actually tell that this Tempera shade is really pigmented and the brush actually picks up quite a bit of it as well, which I totally made a rookie move there. I thought I picked up just enough that it wouldn't do something like this, but it did. But that just means that the other colors are going to pop out more when I apply them over top. So the next shade that I'm going to use, I'm going to use it for my outer crease, is I'm going to use this Dusty Rose shade here. And I'm just going to blend it through my outer crease. Okay, so as you can see, this shade is like super pigmented and it's like super true to tone. Like, I mean, if you look here compared to like what I've got like actually on my eyelid, it's like pretty freaking spot on. Like, I love when palettes are like that good. Like, I don't need much. I don't have to like keep layering it on. I can just literally take however much I put on my brush. Like, that's like not that much. Like, that's pretty good. And just like blend it in a little and then boom, there you go, you're good. Like, okay, so for the actual middle part of my eyelid, I think I'm gonna use, what am I gonna use? Well, not the middle part, but the crease to the middle into Dusty Rose. I'm going to use, oh yeah, we're gonna use that rose pink shade that I've been eyeing since I freaking got this palette and since it was released basically. So it's like, it's a rose pink, it's got a little bit of shimmer in it, so that's why I've been eyeing that one, because that one's gonna be my favorite. I know it. I know it. So confirmed, definitely one of my favorite shades from this palette. It's super pigmented. I love the shimmer to it. It's not like too much shimmer. Like, you can use it as an everyday like shimmery eyeshadow, which I love. You don't find too many of those. I'm super excited. Gonna create a lot of looks with this rose pink one. And Dusty Rose is actually one of my favorite ones too. I actually really like the, you know, the rosy shade of it. But it like looks so good and it blends so nicely with rose pink. Okay, so I'm gonna like smoke out just this like outer crease part, then I'm like the outer lid. I'm just gonna like smoke it out just a tiny little bit, and to do that I'm actually gonna use rustic again because this one just seems a little bit, actually no, let's use cypress umber. It's kind of like a dark brown, but it has like a little bit of like a purpley undertone, like Dusty Rose does. So I'm gonna use this one. I'm just gonna smoke it out just a tiny little bit. Ended up not being a tiny little bit, kind of. So I smoked out the outer like lid and crease a little bit more than I had expected. But I'm going to apply some mascara, and the mascara I'm going to apply today is the Clinique High Impact Mascara, just so that when I apply lashes, my own lashes are a little bit more full. And I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and the color I use is Ebony. I'm going to apply some eyeliner before I actually apply false lashes as well. So the lashes I'm going to apply today, I'm going to apply Huda Beauty in Samantha. I've already used these ones, but I'm going to be using them again today because they're a little bit more natural-ish. Okay, so eyes are prepped. I have my lashes on. I have eyeliner. I'll apply bottom lash mascara just before I'm done. I put a little bit of highlighting like under my eyes as well as a little bit down here. Not too much though, just a little. And so now I'm going to go and do some contouring. And of course, because I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills products, I'm going to use the powder contour kit because it's one of my favorites. Actually, it is my favorite. Not one of, it's my favorite. And then even for blush, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Kit in Radiant. Okay, and last but not least, for highlighting, I'm going to use the AMREZY Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlighter. The most beautiful highlighter I've ever set my eyes on. Beautiful. Like, just the packaging alone is so nice. And then you have the actual highlighter itself. It's like perfect. It's like super pigmented too. You can see like super bright, and I love it. I'm gonna dab that on there. I don't want to waste any of it. Like, it applies so easily and it's so pigmented, but it gives you just like the perfect highlight, like just like shimmers when you move your face. It's like beautiful. And for lipstick, I think I'm gonna use the liquid lipstick. I'm gonna use the shade Hudson. And there you have it. So far, the Soft Glam palette is amazing. It's very pigmented, it has tons of really great tones, blends very easily. Again, Anastasia Beverly Hills never really disappoints me with their palettes, and here's another one to add to my favorites and to my everyday ones that I basically bring with me every time I go on vacation, because I can create a number of different looks from everyday to nighttime. And then as well as their new highlighter is amazing. It's super pigmented. It's like perfect. It's got like goldish tones to it, so it really goes with anything. You can use it for like a subtle like highlight for every day, or you can go ahead and just like use it and just go nuts and be super pigmented highlight that really pops. So far their spring release has been super amazing and I'm very impressed with it. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for more reviews as well as more tutorials. Also going to be like switching it up and doing some other things, so if you subscribe then you will know when I do those things and what they are. Again, thank you so much for subscribing or for watching this. Thank you. Bye.